So far for our methods inside of this class, we only have drive. But we could also add another function here. So I'm going to say function. I can say, for instance, speed. And we can pass parameters, right? I can say min speed as int, and I'm going to say also max speed as an integer, like that. And then inside here, I'm just going to go and say print ln mean speed is, pass our mean speed, and max speed, in this case, max speed as such. All right, that means when we have our car, I can just go ahead and say car dot speed and pass the mean speed like this. Let's say 100. This person goes real fast, and max speed 199. Go ahead and run this again. We can see everything that we've seen before, but we also see that we have mean speed and max speed of 199. There you have it. So we have the very basics in this case of a class, right? A car class that we created, and we can obviously call the drive again. So you can say car.drive to invoke the drive function. We should be able to see that we know that mean speed is 100, max is 199. It's going to drive, and we say colors, car color, and then we print in the color of the car, which is black, and model LLM. In fact, just to be clean here, let's put that. All right, so I hope at this point you were able to at least wrap your head around how to create classes, and more, first of all, what is a class, and then how do we create objects from that class, and then how do we pass properties via the primary constructor, and how Kotlin makes it way easier to do so. All right, and we have this init block where we can initialize some code that we want to prepare this class before it's instantiated into an object. If this is your first time looking at object-oriented programming language, take your time. This is a concept that usually for beginners, if you are a beginner, which I'm not assuming you are, but you may be, it may take a little while to really conceptualize this idea, right? So that's why I use the car example, so that I can give you some ideas of what is it that we're trying to do when we talk about a class, what a class is, and how to instantiate an object from that class, especially in Kotlin. All right, so what I want you to do before you go to the next video is to do the same thing. Think of another representation of a class that you can find in your life. So usually it comes from a noun, like a car, a person, a country. Okay, a noun can be represented as a class and then instantiated into an object. Think of other nouns or other objects that you can use and reverse engineer to create a class of, and then create objects of that class.